US President Donald Trump has endorsed the former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo in his independent run for the New York City mayor, urging the voters not to elect the left-wing Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani. Also, the Queens-born Donald Trump, who often refers to the New York as his first home, also warned that it will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should a 24 and a 34-year-old Indian origin, that is the Zohran Mamdani, who's a Uganda-born, wins the Tuesday mayoral election. Also in the Truth Social post, the Donald Trump also threatened that he would limit the federal funds for the New York City to a minimum if the New Yorkers vote for the Mamdani, whom he labeled a communist. The Mamdani is a democratic socialist. If the communist candidate Zohran Mamdani wins the election for the mayor of the New York City, it is highly unlikely that I will be contributing to the federal funds other than the very minimum as required to my beloved first home, because of the fact that a communist, this once a great city, has zero chances of success or even survival, he wrote. It can only get worse with a communist at the helm, and I don't want to send as president good money after bad. It is my obligation to run the nation, and it is my strong conviction that New York City will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should the Mamdani, who's a 34-year-old man, wins. His principles have been tested for over 1,000 years, and never once have they been successful. This comes as the New York City prepares to elect its next mayor on the November 4th, as the closely watched race heads into the final stage. Donald Trump, who once had a tense relationship with the former governor Andrew Cuomo, urged the New Yorkers to support him instead. I would much rather see a Democrat who has had a record of success win than a communist with no experience and a record of complete and total failure. He was nothing as an assemblyman ranked at the bottom of the class and as mayor of potentially again the greatest city in the world. He has no chance to bring it back to its former glory, he said. The Republican president also took at the aim at the GOP nominee Curtis Silva, claiming that a vote for Silva is a vote for Mamdani. He also jabbed at Silva's signature red beret, saying that he'd look much better without one. We must also remember this: a vote for the Curtis Silva, who looks much better without the beret, is a vote for the Zohran Mamdani. Whether you personally like Andrew Cuomo or not, you really have no choice. You must vote for him and hope that he does a fantastic job. He's capable of it. Mamdani is not, Donald Trump said. Also, Trump earlier made similar remarks in a 60-minute interview with CBS News over the weekend, offering a tepid endorsement of the Andrew Cuomo and calling Zohran Mamdani a communist. I'm not a fan of Cuomo one way or another, but if it's going to be between a bad Democrat and a communist, then I'm going to pick the bad Democrat all the time, to be honest with you, he had said. Also, the extent of the Donald Trump's potential influence on the New Yorkers is questionable, as he lost big in his hometown in all the three of his presidential runs. Latest opinion polls placed Mamdani ahead of Cuomo, who is running as an independent after being defeated in the Democratic primary. Sole Republican candidate, that is Silva, trails behind.